Hello guys, good afternoon. Wait, I hear myself. Okay, blah 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 blah. Hello, hello. Good morning. What time is it there? Here is 3 p.m. How did your day go? What have you planned if it's only morning, guys? Did you watch? So, today they are talking a lot about what happened with the World Cup. Soccer World Cup. There is a lot of controversy. Before we start yapping, Klumar, I saw you here. Thank you also for the sub. If you are here, we should continue with your spins. We have 6 to do, right? If you are here. Kalosini, Kalimera. Is there still in? No. The Trump got karma. They lost, but really badly. 4-1. To be honest, I think that probably he ruined. Well, not only the how do you say nobility of sport, but I think that he ruined also the mood for the. Might have ruined the mood for the U.S. Soccer team doing that move. I mean, I would think, well then, if he does that, then he thinks that all the other players are shit. I mean, well, he like it doesn't trust at all the rest of the team. Yeah, I think that it was a really, really bad move. Oh, you're here, okay, Klumar. So I'm gonna put this message, and we will do your 6 spins. I will activate the ASMR redeems after. Let me drink first. Klumar, are you ready for the first? Well, actually, spin number 4. But I will count from first because it's easier. 1 to 6. Hello, Inson. Inson. 새벽, 안녕하세요. Hello, Tejair. Hello, Safinaya. Twitch deleted your stream streak. Bad tweet. Yeah, it's okay, Glumar. But remind me, like, when you will come here, remind me, hey Soul, we have to do the spins, okay? No problem. Also, then let me remove this and activate. I have to recalibrate, because I keep looking there. Okay. I will activate the redeems then. Thank you for the follow, Rob. Hello, Blood. Am I what? That's too small for me to see. Am I? I don't see. The font is too small, so that icon is not big enough for me to be able to understand it. And a lot of people who were in the World Cup had a good time in America. I saw people talking about that, yes. But you know, I played a lot of sports, so I grew with a certain mentality about fairness, about the how sports are noble and they should be kept out of any politics and drama, because if you think that even the Olympics games, the first one, the original ones in ancient Greece, they would literally stop wars during the Olympic Games. So I grew up with these values about sport, and see what Trump did is, it smells a lot, really a lot, because I see that people in the USA are writing about, oh, but that red card wasn't fair. Well, first of all, it was correct, because according to the rules, if you read the rules, that was a red card. But even if it wasn't correct, first of all, how many times referees did a bad judgment, yet there was no president of any country that made a phone call whining to the president of that sport, and then the president of that sport agreed in less than 24 hours. Oh, that's very disgusting. So it's not about the red card being fair or not, and in this case, I repeat, it was correct. It's not that, it's the fact that this is a World Cup, and not only the president of a country, but the hosting, it's the hosting country, and it doesn't know shit about sports. You can just look at him. He decided that he was suddenly expert of football, and then he had the right to call the FIFA president and change the rules. Well, referee that are maybe there have been referees who were corrupted, but I just look at the picture, and the US player, he is literally hitting the ankle. He's bending the ankle of the other player. That's a red card. You can't do that. You can't. It's not rigged. It's just the rules. Because also, that could have been a serious injury, and I think that there are like three. You have to meet one of three cases to have a red card, and in that case, it was all of those were met. All of those. One of these is risk to cause serious injury. That, just look at the picture. It was wow. That's actually how I had to stop playing basketball. I had that injury on my ankle, and my basketball career ended with that. To me, it happened that I landed on top of another player foot, and my ankle turned, bended like that, and bye bye Seoul basketball career forever. Yeah. But again, heroic. It's not about that being a red card or not. It's the fact that a fucking president of a country decided that he had the right to call the president of FIFA and change and change the ruling. How then we shall have every president of every country calling FIFA and asking to change a ruling because they didn't like it. Imagine if all of the presidents would do that. Just imagine what a mess would be. And then I'm also thinking about the referee. Like, if he is there I mean, I know that there is mafia behind soccer and other sports, most probably, but I'm just thinking straight. That's a referee that studied, that had years and years of experience, and then he was chosen to be at the World Cup. So then what happens? A president of a country decided that he knows more than you. And let's be honest, the USA were never strong in that sport. Only recently they started working more and better. There are so many things that are wrong in what happened. And then again, as others said, if the USA would have won, how many would have thought, yeah, they won because they bent the rules and not because they deserved it? Isn't that also very wrong? Thank you for the follow, Midnight. I want to read the rest of your name. Like, that would be, if the USA won, if they won not only the game but also the World Cup, like the rest of the world would have thought, oh yeah, well, they won because they did a mafia thing and they bent the rules so that they could win. So it was not deserved. He really ruined he ruined the spirit of sports, and I think that he also ruined whatever proud feeling that people were having towards the US team. I saw a video of US fans saying, after I was so happy for the USA because we were doing so good. I felt so proud, and even if I'm not a soccer fan, I decided because of all of this spirit to follow them, to watch them, and to be like a true fan to them. But then then Trump did this, and I felt like it ruined everything. This move, it ruined the spirit, and I think that they are right. They are very right. Hello, Killing. Hello, Mimitter. And even now, so Belgium won. If Trump didn't do that shitty move, things would have just gone forward normally. Now, look at the amount of memes, and I even saw that they made a song about what happened. It's all about mocking USA, and they're mocking even the players. And the players, they weren't really culprit. And so, Olames. That's the point in teams. You didn't know Trump did anything? Ah, you didn't know? Oh yeah, he even like he was, I don't know if it was a meeting or he got interviewed, because it seemed like it was in the, how's it called it, the White House. He was surrounded by other politicians or his assistants, I don't know. He was proudly saying that, oh yes, I saw what happened, and I didn't think that the red card was correct. So I made a phone call to my friend, the president of FIFA, Gianni Infantino, and then I told him that to me that wasn't correct. So he changed the ruling, and he decided to listen to me. So now we will be able to have our best player playing against Belgium. This is what he did, heroic. That I think that it was yesterday, because it was decided in like less than 24 hours. You can search for it. You will find, you will easily find the video when Trump was boasting about calling Infantino and changing the ruling. So, but of course, even Infantino, now there is like the whole world that he is asking for Infantino to be fired. And I also think that he should be fired, because he could have said, no, we have to follow the rules. But he found, I don't know, a loophole or something. Thank you for the follow, Janelle. And he didn't, he decided to suspend the red card and give like a 1 year probation, saying, oh yeah, so he will be able to play the next games, this player, but if within 1 year he will get another red card, then he won't be able to play the next game. Yeah, but the World Cup will be already ended. He did it on purpose so that he will be able to play against Belgium. That's a very, very sneaky, well, not so sneaky, because it was in front of the whole world move. But sport is, wow, this to me was very, 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 very disgusting. It really ruined the spirit of sports. And it's not about if the red card was correct or not. Because, first of all, it was correct. Second, how many times it happened in a World Cup or just any sports game where the referee did a mistake. They're humans after all. And third, what if then we would have all the presidents of every country being able to call the president of FIFA and change the rules because they didn't like a ruling from a referee? Yeah, Gloomer. I also don't follow soccer, but I love sports. I played soccer a lot. I played soccer a lot when I was especially when I was a kid. But that's it's still something that it has value for any sport. Leave politics outside of sports. Sport is something noble. As I said before, they even will use it to stop wars for the Olympics Games. It's, yeah. What a disgusting move. It's bad, but USA had a 0 chance of winning anyway. I hope this never happens again. Yeah. I mean, but I think that they did well, because they didn't really have a history of being very good at the soccer. They were strong in other sports like basketball, football, but not soccer. And they were doing a really great job considering this. But he decided to be the usual narcissistic ass and ruin everything for the world, for the whole world. Me sitting here having no interest in soccer, just enjoying soft, comfy voice. Kalosini, you're Greek. You have the Olympics Games in your blood. Yeah. Yeah, he did say that. He did say that. It was, and he did it in public. he did it. Everyone saw it, and he also boasted about that. I mean, at least don't do that in public. It still, of course, remain a very shitty move, but that was like public corruption in front of the whole world. You're not Greek. Your name is. So I always greeted you with in Greek for no reason. I see. No more Kalimera Kalispera. But yeah, it's a shame because the US team was doing really great, and because of what happened, now they're getting mocked by the whole world. I'm not Greek, no. I'm not Greek, but I studied ancient Greek at school. You can keep doing it, it's cute and it fits my name. Okay, then I will keep doing that. He says, I know a lot about sports. Yeah, sure. But two guys running into each other, he didn't know what the red card was. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Sadly, there were a lot of consequences with just that move. Okay, let me think. Even if they won, he still ruined it because he literally stole all the good work that the US team did until now. If I said how I felt about it, there's just a really long bleep my whole sentence. So he got karma, and this is a good thing. What he said is that the US team got karma too, and they didn't really... they weren't culprit. He did everything by himself. And Infantino, which I hope will get fired. Which schools outside of Greece teach ancient Greek? The whole Europe. Well, wait, Europe. I don't know if all the countries in Europe, but in many European countries you can study ancient Greek. Yeah. To be honest, I think that studying Latin and ancient Greek really helped me also with learning modern languages and also programming, because it gives you a way of thinking, of reasoning that I wouldn't be able to have this logical thinking without studying ancient Greek and Latin. Hello, Saitan. Regardless, our team is out, so it's fine, but 4th of July was fun. What partners with you? What, wait, did you do something at the 4th of July, Harik? Did you have a party? To be honest, Harik, it's a big mess, even that. Outside the sport. And I hope that time will help heal all this mess. You're asking because you're from Greece, so that's surprising. Oh, Kalimera, midnight. Oh, you saw a parade. Oh, my phone turned it, okay. I think the whole world is having problems. Actually, the Western, especially the Western countries. We do the same with Latin, but both ancient Greek and Latin are opt-in classes, not mandatory. Oh wait, you wrote Kalimera, Kaise. Oh wait, so much time passed. Kalimera, Kaise. Is that an escena? Escena? Is that a escena? Kalimera, Kaise, escena? I thought mine was the ancient Attic dialect midnight. Thank you. You know, at the time of Achilles. And at school we were used to translate from texts from ancient philosophers like Socrates, my favorite. Socrates is my favorite person. Gnosis auton. Know yourself. The real knowledge is knowing that you know nothing. Buongiorno. Hello, Akanagi. How are you? Yeah, Socrates is the best. We would need so many Socrates nowadays. I don't know how, like, to be honest, if I was in America, I mean, I am a leftist, but if I was in America, I wouldn't know who to vote. It's one evil and another evil. I wouldn't really know. The left in America did some very crazy things, and I think that it's because of those that they lost many voters. I'm pretty sure that there are many who changed side because of all the crazy things that they did. See, this is why, guys, I say that I would like to do some just chatting, but I have strong opinions. People might not like them, and especially because I think first with logic and then with feelings. And this is something that many don't like. You like this type of conversation in school? Well, isn't left mainstream nowadays? No, I think that it's the right, the gloomer. I think that it's the right is mainstream. Wait, what do you mean by mainstream though? Maybe I understood wrongly. By causing women could just not go with. I sometimes, Harik, sometimes I say that it's very sad for me that, okay, not only I studied ancient Greek philosophy and stuff, I also studied democracy, how it was born, the origins of Western politics, how politicians were in the past. So it's really sad to me seeing how what politics became nowadays, because it's all about fighting and blaming each others, and basically the people who are the ones who should be first in the thoughts of these politicians are actually the last. And in ancient Greece, people could just talk to each other and reason with each other even if they had different opinions. Nowadays you can't. Nowadays it's like I often make this comparison. It's like a soccer match, and you're either for one side or the other. Whatever your side do, even if it's wrong, many will defend it, and it's all pointing fingers, and that's what I really don't like. Also because the people are the ones who will face the consequences of this huge immature change in politics. We are the ones who will suffer, not them. They are rich. They don't care about people. They care about their money, their power, their influence. They don't even care anymore about their reputation. They don't even care anymore about their reputation. They just think that they can say and do whatever they want. We are at this point now. It's so bad. Same here. Latin is opt-in here, but ancient Greek is mandatory. Oh, English, yeah. Constitution. Well, Constitution, I think that people are making it so Constitution is losing power and value. Voting is just choosing who you wanted to get kicked by. There's never a good option anymore. Just a least bad one. Yeah. Even in my country, when I go vote, it's most of the time, sadly, it's to vote against and not to vote for. Yeah, the work. I'm just talking about, how it's said that politicians nowadays, they're too busy attacking each others and then thinking about the people, and that they don't really talk with each others to find improvements for the life of the people. Politics was born because of this, but it's not anymore like this. Wait, Gloom, I don't understand that sentence. What do you mean? Bias got reporter badly hurt from our left side when our right side at a big meeting? Wait, so there was a reporter that got badly injured during a meeting? You get to choose your oppressor. Yeah, best system we've ever had, apparently. Yeah. But also, when I say that accountability is no more from the internet users. There is no more accountability. Of course, I'm talking in general, but it's not in general, but it's what's becoming stronger. The lack of accountability, we can see it from the average internet user, and it's very well reflected also in the politicians. Very well reflected there. So, yeah, he shouldn't have messed with sport. What the heck, sport was maybe it was already ruined, but sport, the spirit of sport, the nobility of sport. He shouldn't have messed with that. At least not do it in front of everyone, because I know that there is a lot of mafia, sadly, behind the Olympic Games, World Cups, tourneys. But at least I do it behind the scenes. And it's not right, of course. It's not right. I realized at a big meeting, don't know how to call that in English. They left it demos against it, and there were multiple reporters, and some got beaten up from the last side because they asked maybe the wrong questions. He doesn't even care about sports. He fell asleep during his own personal birthday. You will see MMA fight. Yeah. I think that he is ruining the. But as I said, I wouldn't know who to vote if I was in the USA. I really wouldn't know. But probably I would have voted left. But no, I think that I wouldn't have voted anything. I would have just left. Well, yeah, I mean, here is bad, but not that bad, and you have more choices. Another thing that I think that is wrong in the USA is that you have two colors, and it's one or another, so it's very easy that both are bad, and then what do? You only have two choices. Thank you for the follow. Dati now. But there is no one that cares about people heroic. No one. It's just a play of power nowadays. I mean, think about Epstein. Like, so many criminals. No one, except for that woman, is in prison. But like, what the fuck? What? Demo demonstrations. I see. That's so the USA. They had like, and I think about my sister about this, because my sister's dream was the USA. Since she was a kid, she loved the USA. She wanted to go there, to go visit, to go there, live there. Even her, if I ask her, now she says, no, absolutely not. I would never go there. I would never go live there. With time, the USA lost a lot. And I think that it's because of... So a good thing that I admire a lot when I was a kid was that in the USA people are taught how do you say? to believe in yourself. How's it called? That you think positively about yourself. Thank you, Gumugo. Thank you so much for the sub. So, wait, autoesteem, self-esteem. It was something that we weren't taught in my country, self-esteem. No, it was rather the opposite. And I thought that it was something very positive. Thank you for the follow, Endless Cries. But with time I saw that self-esteem becoming something different. Something that then I'm pretty sure is a big part of the reputation that now the USA have for the rest of the world. That self-esteem became entitlement. You can see entitlement in many things nowadays. Even what Trump did just now, or that cancel culture thing. The fact that now, and this came from the USA, now if you do a mistake, then you get cancelled. There is no return. I think that this sadly started from that self-esteem culture that they had at the start, and it was very positive, but sadly it turned into entitlement, into we are the best of the world, into no one can tell us anything. And we are seeing this through the international politics, and it's getting worse. So that's why I said I hope that time will heal the damage that is being done. Because the USA, they were the land of dreams. But now, for the world, the USA is the land of mockery. The stupid ones, the fat ones, the entitled ones. And this is very sad, and they do not realize this, that they are considered like this by the rest of the world. They still are very entitled. Not all, of course, because I see comments of people talking about this too. It's not confidence, Haroik. It's entitlement. It's pure entitlement. And it's so big that they call blindness. And we saw it here with this World Cup. What happened? Self-confidence, entitlement. The President of the United States called the President of FIFA to change a ruling during the World Cup. And all the hard work that the US team did was thrown into a trash bin. This is the so-called confidence that you said. It's entitlement that causes blindness, and he didn't even think about the consequences. But again, he's a narcissist, and a weakness. The first weakness of a narcissist is that they aren't able to imagine the consequences of their actions. They don't have the skills to see them. And then sadly, other people were hit by this. Now the US team, soccer team, has become a mockery. Now Just if you just open any social media, you will see tons and tons of memes, articles, songs, videos, reactions of people from the rest of the world, but also from the USA, mocking this lost game. But that's a different thing, Harik. I'm not talking about the players being confident. I'm talking about the entitlement that politicians have nowadays, especially in the USA. And the culture of entitlement, the fact that a culture of self-esteem, self-confidence became a culture of entitlement, and it ruined the reputation of a whole nation that once was a great nation. Country. I'm pretty sure that my sister, when she was a kid, was not the only one that had this dream about the USA, going to the USA. There was this idea that you could realize any dreams if you were in the USA. Everything was possible there. You just needed to have a dream, and there were so many possibilities, and all of this is gone, completely gone. The FIFA president falling, yeah, Kalosini, I really hope that they will kick his ass, that he will get fired. He should get fired. But as far as I read, it's not the first disgusting thing that he did for money. He did other things. See, Harwick, what you just wrote follow exactly that entitlement of the people that I'm talking about. I do not care that Trump doesn't care about soccer. I care about sports. I care about the values that I was taught since I was a kid. I care about sports being free from politics, and something that in the past was able to connect different countries even when they were in war, because it was considered a symbol of peace. Sport. This is what I care about. To us, USA is a high-risk, high-reward country. The FIFA group is seriously corrupt anyway. Yeah, to be honest, I stopped following soccer even because of that. Not only because now it's just like players just act, the male players, because the woman, I saw the woman playing pretty violent, but yeah, nowadays they're just acting. They fall, they fake that they get hurt, and for me that's not sport anymore. Not anymore. I'm not a soccer football guy at all, and even I know how corrupt the FIFA has been for a long time. Yeah. It's all about the money, sadly. Money and power. American sports are different than others when it comes to sports like baseball or basketball. It depends. It depends, because baseball, for example, is pretty strong in Eastern Asia, right, guys? I think that Japan, for example, basketball basketball has been strong in, I think, Eastern European countries too. His sport was more of a focus of yours. Hello, Antamin. Hello, Zaptosian. Isn't there controversial team logos in football? I have no idea. Probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Japan loves baseball. See, again, Harik, you said American sports. But baseball is very strong in Japan. Thank you for the follow, Arion. It's this focus on yourself, which is good, of course, in original meaning. The original meaning of egoism is positive. It's like work on yourself so that you can also work outside of yourself. But it's this mentality of only us. It's not us and others. It's only us. We are the first, we are the best. I saw that, for example, during the COVID. You know, Italy was the first that tried to warn the Western world about what was about to happen. And I still remember the comments from people from the USA mocking Italy, saying, ha ha ha, the USA won't never have a COVID. It's because you have a communist healthcare system in Europe. Ha ha ha. USA is the best. We have the best doctors. COVID will never come here. It's that mentality, the same, that is ruining, sadly, a great country's reputation. Think about this. So I played basketball for many years, and I love it NBA. I love it watching NBA. Yet, the USA, they rarely brought to the World Cup or Olympics the NBA players. It's like they weren't interested. It was so sad. And then what happened? That especially Eastern Europe, they started to become very strong in basketball. And when the USA brought the All-Star, I don't remember the precise name, they lost to them. Thank you for the follow, Light Animator. Really, there is a Department of War instead of defense. At least it's direct. That one is kind of okay, it's more truthful. It is more direct, yeah. You'd rather have a cruel truth than a lie to make you feel better. Yeah. Yeah, I think that it's, at least it's coherent. Hello, Xander. I'm good, thank you. How about you? We are yapping. My ASMR streams are often yapping about nerdy, philosophical, society. Today it's politics. I don't really like talking a lot about politics, but my mind was very focused on what happened in the World Cup. I thought it was renamed by the current who's in charge, but not. Oh, it was renamed. Michael Jordan. Dream Team Gender Basketball Olympics because they were not letting us use NBA players. Really, they should have let them play. Really, they didn't let them play? Let me see. Until 1992. Why? It was called the amateur era. FIBA prevented that. From the 1936 to 1988, then through the 1970s and 1980s, the IOC relaxed its policies on professionals in the games. But FIBA maintained its strict ban until the rules were officially updated by a vote in the 1989. Because they were corrupt too. Yeah. You're in Europe, specifically went to Greece. Oh, for 9 days, and now you're in Bulgaria for another week. How was the weather, Sander? I hope that it wasn't too hot for you, because we are having a very bad summer here. That's not really the kind of conversation we usually see in the ASMR category. Indeed. Indeed. I wish I could see more countries, but just us two for now. It was like 34, not 30 in Bulgaria. Not too bad, but still hot, yeah. Here, so yesterday it rained, and it was a real rain. A rain that, when it passes, but you have the temperature that is still good, fresh. But today we are back to hell. I mean, I get why most countries don't have an NBA, so they just get crowded out by the few professional leagues in the world. Yeah. But now there are like the isn't Eastern Europe countries, aren't those very good at basketball now? I think that they also had some players going to the NBA. You're at the Black Sea, so you can at least swim. Oh. Wait, is it the Black Sea, the one that has not a lot of weight? Is it not a lot of or a lot of salt, so that it's easier to float? Let me see. Black Sea floating. You can easily float on the surface. Okay, so there is a lot because of its density. No, wait, that's... Thank you. What is that name? Schrodinger's fart. What's that? What's that name? Hey, thanks to Schrodinger's, I had a lot of fun in Madrid, and it was so easy to go there. Wait, no, Schrödinger. No, wait. I'm messing with the name. I'm messing with the name. Schrödinger. Schrödinger. Is it the one about the cat? Oh yeah. Okay, it's Schrödinger, the one about the cat in the box, right? It's there and not there at the same time until you will know. You will see it. You have to experiment. Let me know the result. What about the Schrödinger's fart then? Huh? It's there. It's there and not there at the same time until you smell it? What is that? The Desi is the one that is famous. Not the black. You can easily float on the surface of the Black Sea due to its density. Not the salt. So I merged the Black Sea and the Dead Sea. So you can float better under in the Black Sea because it's more dense. But be careful. Beneath the floating surface, the Black Sea hides a uniquely hostile environment. At depths typically starting around 150 to 200 meters, the water completely lacks oxygen, and it is filled with toxic hydrogen sulfide. So, while the surface offers excellent recreational swimming and marine life, the deep, lifeless seabed serves as a natural conservation chamber for hundreds of perfectly preserved ancient shipwrecks. Oh. Xander, do not dive more than deeper than 150. No, don't. There is no oxygen and there is something that looks like it's acid. So, no, not acid. Hydrogen sulfide. Don't. Maybe you can get a drone and explore with the drone in the depth of the Black Sea. We yapped a lot already. I'm not sure if I should thank you or not. Are you a bot or not? Hello? I will give you a chance. SN please, hello? Are you real or are you about to tell me if I want more followers? Go to a Discord of scammers. So yeah, I really hope. But I'm afraid, guys, I have the feeling that I want to do anything about what happened to the World Cup and that Infantino guy. I really hope that it won't happen again. I really hope so. I hope that it was just senile mistake. Hello, Syria. Your voice is beautiful, thank you. Hey, do you know that I sing? I also have a mini album on Spotify in English and Japanese. I wanna say this though. You, Nelly, is so toxic. Yes, Thunder. It's very toxic. I mean, I never went there, but I heard a lot about from people that try to play in that server. Hello, I just wanna say I'm not a bot, I'm just shy. Love your voice all coming. Thank you so much. Endless cries. Thank you. Don't worry about being shy. You can just lurk. I think that this community is made mostly by introverts. And on top of that, there is Sol, who is also social phobic. I speak a lot here, but in real life, I'm usually the one who listens. I listen and I stay in a corner, usually. Except for when there are injustices, and then Soul becomes a super soul and fights for the injustice. Not for, against the injustice. Hello, Ato. I have been following the World Cup a lot, and yeah, that was pretty nuts to happen. Yeah, I just, as soon as I read about it, I just imagined every president of every country making a call to the FIFA president because, hey, I don't agree with what the referee said. Just can you imagine what would happen? Thank you for the follow, Barilador. I don't just think America's at fault. No, it was two persons' fault. Two persons, not the whole America. I mean America, USA. Only two people that shouldn't. They should have stayed with their hands in their pockets. FIFA lost money, yep. So America is actually generating all those billions of dollars, and just surprised if FIFA loved it. Yeah, it's all about money. All about the money and power. That's also why I stopped following soccer. I love it playing soccer. I love it playing it with my friends. And I also love it watching it with my dad. And then as things started to change, it didn't feel like a sport anymore. I think that Italy was the first to enact this change in soccer. So yeah, I stopped following pretty soon, sadly. But Master, what I thought about is also, but can you imagine the other players? I mean, the president of your country does something like that. So he thinks that you are not worth. He doesn't trust the rest of the team. Isn't that very bad? And I think that he ruined the mood of the team. No? I mean, I would feel pretty sad and angry if I was a player. That makes sense. If he has to listen to one president, he has to listen to all others. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of wrong with this World Cup. Yeah, I saw. I don't remember which nation it was. Probably one of. Was it Iran? Maybe. There was a nation where players. There was a player that paid for everything for his mom to go and watch him play in the World Cup. But because of what's happening in the world and what the USA is doing to foreigners, his mom couldn't go. And then I saw him crying so much. That was not only about sport anymore. It was a lot bigger. And I hate that sport is being involved in all of this. I would have preferred if they moved the World Cup to another country, to be honest. Yeah. The USA against Belgium game, was that for you? You got wrecked. Yeah, you know, Xander, besides the fact that he probably ruined the USA team mood, I think that he made the Belgium team stronger, mentally stronger. Like, can you imagine the willpower that what he did gave to them? Like, let's play at our best. Let this be our best chance in life. Also, them not allowing the Iran team to stay in America. Yeah, they had to travel back and forth. Indeed. Just imagine what that could do to your body as a player. You can't rest like the other players, and that's not fair at all. Hello, Nikki Racer. Hello. How's it going? They had the 4 best players subbed off the whole game, and we still got wrecked. But I really think that he also helped making Belgium stronger mentally, Sander. With what he did. I'm good too, Nikki. So we are talking about, my ASMR streams are kinda nerdy. So today we are talking about the World Cup and what happened. And that very bad move from Trump towards Belgium, towards the World Cup, towards sport. But hopefully it won't happen again. I really hope that the next presidents of whichever country will keep their hands in their pockets instead of making calls to sports president to change the ruling of referee, which in theory should have still a lot of experience. And they studied and they did the exams or whatever to stay where they are. I'm talking, of course, of the standard way, because yeah, we know that there is also there are also the bad apples, but I'm still prone to think that those are the minority. The referee, I mean. As for FIFA, the corruption is probably the majority. Not that they needed it. They were ranked way higher than USA as it was. Yeah, I mean, Mahjong is strong. Even with the corrupt nonsense, as winning that would have been a miracle. Yeah, it's just that I'm sad for the US team, for the players. I'm sad for them. It's normal behavior wanna be dictator. Yeah, I mean, he is really giving this idea to the rest of the world. He's giving this idea. And the fact that this act of corruption was done in plain view for the first time, it's wow, guys. Wow. It's like they don't care anymore. They don't even care. As I said before, nowadays they don't even care anymore about their reputation. Zero. They only care about power and money. Not anymore reputation. In the Western world. Because I think that reputation is still it's still a thing in the Eastern world. When, at least what I'm seeing is that if politicians there do something wrong, then they resign. That there is a shame. They get put into jail. Well, in the Western world, it's all a mess. No one. They are protected. They can do whatever they want. The last game for Ivory Coast really annoyed. Hello, my Bluetooth is disconnected. You should hear me now, but I have to reset the software with the noise filter because it crashed. Give me a second. It's the heat. Give me a second. Test. I think that you still hear some noise. Let me see. No, okay. Okay. FIFA got to me. The heat, I don't know why, but it turns off the Bluetooth, and then also it resets the, what's it called, a preamplifier of the microphone. Not sure if it's a combination of drivers and Windows being Windows, but it's the main cause is the heat. Jubal, It would be a lot sadder for it. It will be a lot sadder for them if they won. Losing after getting indeed undercut isn't as bitter as winning and questioning if it was you or not. Yeah, Jubal, indeed, indeed. Scissors cutting, okay. Yeah, I mean, he really ruined it for the team too, like the efforts, and like they did a really good job until then. Well, even after, but it just stole the spirit. Scissors cutting. Ronaldo didn't play the best this World Cup, but it's sad to see he won't be winning a World Cup ever now. How old is Ronaldo now? I didn't know that he was still playing. Not that it, I mean, we also have some players who are still playing even if they're not considered, let's say, young for soccer. I believe this is Ronaldo and Messi last World Cup. Could be. We have like, is he still playing? That goalkeeper. Buffon. One of the greatest goalkeepers in football history. What does Wikipedia say? I don't know if he's still playing. Club career. 17, 18, 21. Wait, what? He returned to Juventus in 2021? Parma. Oh, he retired 2 years ago. Wait, in what year are we? No, he retired. He retired 3 years ago. He played until he was 45. 28-year playing career. That's a lot for a soccer player. But I remember that when he like the last times that he played for Italy, he was still stronger and better than the young players. Referees are the biggest pieces of in the sport in soccer, and a role that needs to be completely overhauled. You want the eye master? I think that some might be, but others aren't. What do you think, Master, about that red card? I think that it was correct. I mean, I saw the picture and the angle of the foot. So I mean, that's actually how I was forced. Well, not the same thing, but my foot with that angle while I was playing basketball was the reason why I had to stop playing. Work is over, you're free. Oh, nice. Gulmar, feel free to tell me when we have to do your spins. The main problem is the referees. Oh. The main problem is the referees shouldn't be on the field because they can't see all plays from the important angles. But aren't there like the ones in the corners? Yeah, but the soccer field is really big indeed. But I thought that they had like that if they weren't sure of what happened, they would go to the ones in the corner and they could see from videos. We aren't at the point anymore where the referee needs to run along the players anymore. See, I stopped watching soccer where referee would do that. So things changed a lot. 5 minutes, okay, Klumar. Players know how to fool, yeah, so the referee doesn't see properly. Yeah, that's what players were doing. My how do you say enemy players, enemy team, when I was playing basketball. That's what they were doing to me and my team, especially the ones from certain cities that I can't say. The corner, yeah, there were some teams, guys, in the tournaments that I did. Some teams were very violent and very sneakily violent. They would hold my t-shirt and they would make me fall, and then they would step on me, all while the referee wasn't looking. Opponents, yeah. Because I was fast. I was one of the ones that would make more points. So these teams, they had this tendency to try and make me fall whenever the referee wouldn't see. So I grew my nails to fight back. The corner ones only check line, like offside. They have the VAR that only gets allowed to make decisions if the main referee asks for him. But all decisions are made by the main referee, even if the monitors say it was a foul, because the main ones say it wasn't, then it isn't. Things changed a lot, yeah. Things changed a lot. Yeah, the soccer field is pretty big, but wait a second. Wasn't there a time where there were 2 referees? Am I mistaken? I thought that there was a time where there were 2. Am I dreaming? When it's 5 players, futsal. Okay, never mind. It's in futsal. Not really. The referees always communicate with the ref, so if they see a foul, they can call it out. But in the end, the main ref always has the final say. I see. So, Master, what do you suggest as a solution? But I think that this is mainly for soccer matches, right? Because of how big the field is. That's a good, cute daily pizza. Like in basketball, it's not needed. I mean, actually, yeah. Wait a second. But there are 2 referees in basketball. When I was a kid, I remember those 2 little shit saying, "We want to work seriously, like when we do with male teams, because female basketball is not a thing." Those 2 shits. I was a kid, but I still remember. Imagine being a kid loving basketball, and then you hear the referees saying these things. And female basketball is not a real basketball, so we don't need to work seriously. What the fuck? Yeah, but I was too small. I should have told my coach, but I think that I was like 12 years old or 13. So I felt sad, bad. I should have told my coach. Indeed. Hello, Big K. But you know, even there, the society company, how do you say? The president was a misogynist too, because so the sad thing is that the president had a son and a daughter, and both of them played basketball. And yeah, the daughter, she was playing in my team, but he would make parties. He would pay for the male uniforms. He would organize buses and stuff, all for the male players. But us, the female team, we had to do everything by ourselves. And he wouldn't even come to say, I don't know, Happy Christmas, nothing. We actually made, we drawn our logo, and then we searched for a place that could make our uniforms. Then we hired private cars so that we could go to the matches. There was a big difference. So maybe that's why I didn't say to my coach. Maybe I was, let's say, use it to that kind of treatment. Glomar, welcome back. It made me angry, of course. But I was a kid, so, and I was told that grown-ups have not the power, how would you say? You have to respect the elders. But that president, to think that he had his own daughter in my team, and he paid everything for his son team and nothing for the female team. Bah, so sad. Klumar, are you ready for the spins now? We have to do 6 spins. It was even more sad because the male team and my team, we were friends. In the weekend we would go and play together, with mixed teams of course. So yeah, okay. So, let's start with the first spin. Is this in theme, guys? Very angry puppet fidget. So yeah, sports should be free from all this mess that is happening. It should be like a safe place. Thanks for the follow, Lumenlinks. Your name seems normal. You know, I'm always surprised by follows on the green platform because many are bots but your name seems normal. So this is the very angry puppet fidget. But I think over time it has become gentler. Okay. Gloomler, are you ready for the second spin? Have a drink. Okay, then I will. Okay, but there might be some spins that will require you to answer like the pencil color or if the fuck you. Oh, spin twice, okay. So let's do this. Soft puppet fidget. Okay, I will prepare it. This is a little star. You know, there is something that I discovered. It's not new, but for me it is, because I only discovered in these days. A YouTuber, actually, it started, oh, maybe that's why it started on TikTok. Boop. Hello, cow. It's something called Lucky Scoops. Guys, I'm warning you, it's addicting. So yeah, you need to have a balanced mindset if you want to look into those videos. So I like it because it's ASMR and obsessive compulsive at the same time. I mean, it's very satisfying if you are like obsessive compulsive. So in these Lucky Scoops videos, basically they have, so the content creator sell these Lucky Scoops. Basically you get items. Usually it's very cute ones. Many are Sanrio team-made, but others are like fake jewels, but all like cute things and very appealing to your eye. And it's called a Lucky Scoop because they have this little container where they have some stones, colored stones and stuff, and they scoop, and they make you buy a certain number of scoops, and then according to the color of the little stones that you get, then they will put certain items in your box. But they're all these videos are made like ASMR, so they have all these tingling sounds. Plus, visually, they're also very appealing because there are these colors that match each other's. And I noticed that the content creators also do certain movements that are, let's say, they are marketing moves. Because these movements, they made you want to keep watching. Movements, but also certain sounds, like a bell ringing, ting. They keep your attention there. So be very careful, guys. If you don't know about these Lucky Scoops videos, they are addicting. And it's better just to watch them because the things that they sell are from, Temu, AliExpress, all of these websites. They're probably not even official items. They're low quality, very cheap, but they are cute to watch. And they're, to me, they're very triggering with ASMR. Okay, let's do spin number 3 out of 7 now. See, for example, in those videos, and they do this every time that they take out some stones from that scoop, and then they go and take those items, put them in your box, and then they do this every time to keep the attention. So I would also need to do this. Okay, spin 3 out of 7. So let's spin. Let's see. Soft singing. Soft singing. Let's see which song. Which song to whisper? Um. Well, it's been a while with those, so I think that we could do the combo from Lord of the Rings. But let me search for the lyrics, just to be sure. In theory, I know them, but just in case. Okay, I will move a bit away from the mic because the notes are high. Oh, water. Okay. With a sigh, you turn away. With a deepening heart, no more words to say. You will find that the world has changed forever. And the trees, and the trees are now turning from green to gold. And the sun is now fading. I wish I could hold you closer. Okay, I hope that they weren't too loud. Then oh, misty eye of the mountain below, keep careful watch of my brother's souls, and should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over tooting suns. Well, it's been a while. With this too, it's been a while. Okay, let's do spin 4 out of 7. Spin 4 out of 7. You know what could be super cool? An elf VTuber learning to sing an elvish song in the elvish language. Yeah, there is. Oh, again. There is a part of the song actually says something in elfic. Hiamar resterai. Another song to whisper. Let's see. Could be. Don't know why. I don't think the fuck you is a song to whisper. Evanescence. Let's do. Well, let's do. Don't know why. Lyrics. I left you by the house of fun. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, I wish that I could fly away. Instead of kneeling in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Out across the endless sea, I would die in ecstasy. But I'd be a bag of puns, driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Something has to make you run. Don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. So let's do spin 5 out of 7. What do we get? A very angry puppet fidget. So this one wants to be a prima donna again, I see. Oh no, I just thought about something about soft singing. You know, soft singing in ASMR. So it's something that should help sleep. Those songs that I did, they have high notes, so maybe they aren't great for this kind of singing. Should I learn some lullabies instead? Lullabies in Italian too. I only know one in Italian. But now that I am an adult and I understand and I think about the lyrics of that, I'm not sure if that was a good lullaby for kids. Cause it says I will give you to the witch. I will give you to the witch and she will keep you for a week. It says something like that. I will give you. I know this in English. It might be confused for something, for racism, but it's a monster of the Italian tradition. But if I translate the name, it won't go well. It's like a big bad grandpa. And the lullaby says, I will give you to the witch, she will keep you for a week. I will give you to the big bed grandpa. He will keep you for a year. And then I will give you to your mom. Mama, I will give you to your mom and she will sing you the lullaby. Do you also have lullabies with weird lyrics, guys, in your country? It's a very short one. Okay. Time to do spin number 6 out of 7 for Kumar. Okay. Tape. Okay, this is the normal one, so I only have one type. Because there is also the mysterious tape. That one, I have many. And they are like inspired by tarots. They're all different. Morgana came here. I'm seeing now thanks to this tape on the mic. This is Morgana, by the way. Where's the mouse? Mouse. But guys, Morgana has become a lot bigger now. I think it's the food that I give her. She's very, very big. She's like a double of how she is in those pictures now. And I mean, it's summer, so she changes hair, fur in summer because it's hot. So since now she's so fluffy and big, I wonder how she will become in winter. Can I have her big as Totoro? Can you imagine? One day I should measure how long she is. Yeah, she's very cute. Okay, let me cut these. And continue. Okay. What time is it? Now I was wondering if we should do a mysterious horror story reading after spins. What do you think? Hello, Itachi. Shall we go horror song? Hello, Bumble. Hello. You call it ghost? Yeah. Maybe you might like some ASMR mysterious horror story reading. Hairdresser, yeah. Give me a couple more minutes because we are doing the last spins, Itachi. And then I will make you bald. This is 6 out of 7, and we will have the last one unless we can spin twice, and then I will make you bald. Okay. Okay, let me cut this too. Then we do spin number 7. There. So, spin 7 out of 7. I think that I like this, doing this after every spin. Let's see. Pencil sharpener, okay. Glumar, are you here? If you are here, you can decide the color of the pencil. I have yellow, blue, green, pink, orange. Yellow, blue, pink, green, or orange. I will wait a few seconds and then I will choose. choose this one. It really needs to be sharpened. It's a green pencil. So Thursday we'll have a new patch with Wuthering Waves, right? I was trying to get Cartetia to level 3, but it doesn't seem like it will happen. It's okay though. This means that it will be easier to get Yang Yang, my sister. The one that has the same voice in idol mode as mine when she sings. This is not a pencil anymore. I created a dangerous weapon, guys. Let's put it back safely. Here. So, we are done with the spins, with Gloomer's spins. These were from the last stream because Gloomer didn't have time to stay. So now we are, what do you say? We say on par, but I think that's not English, right? On par looks more like French. So, Itachi, it's time to become bald. So, come here. We start with brushing your hair before removing them all. Why am I sitting like this? Ash. Sorry. I was sitting on my knees and I forgot, and now I can't feel my legs. But I have a reason. Well, now I don't have a chin trainer, but she told me, Pratwa, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. My gym trainer told me that my legs are very long in the part that is from the knee up, and that usually humans have legs that are longer on the back and shorter on the front, but I'm the opposite. So that's why my relaxing position is staying on my knees. Purchasing 6 months subs at once is a convenience and no need to remember to sub every month. Thank you, Pratwa. Thank you for trusting me for 6 months in a row. Hello. How do I pronounce your name? LPLWI. Hey, hey, ha. Hello, 67. You're bald. I'm actually making Hitachi bald. Hitachi asked for this routine. You want to be bald too? 6 months is such a short number. Indeed, time passes so fast. So you don't say, so why don't you say forever? Forever and ever? Thousands of years. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind streaming forever. Hey, then what about the soul becoming an old grandma reading horror stories? That would be fun. You'll be here for it? Thank you. There are many YouTube videos of what they call involuntary ASMR, and often it's grandpas and grandmas speaking, like telling a story or something, and they're one of the best. Involuntary, involuntary ASMR. If you keep streaming forever, I'll sub forever and watch you every stream forever. Thank you, Pratwa. My new phone says you're super pretty. Fragile, do you want to be super pinned too? That's your favorite kind of ASMR. Oh, I see. So, there is also a Kaluzini, there is also a grandpa that I follow on YouTube, and he does like, he also, let's say he does makeup, but he acts like he can do, he doesn't know how to do makeup, but he do, roleplay. He roleplay being, doing your makeup, and he's so cute, and he always makes me fall asleep. And his daughter helps him. She's the one that gives him all the makeup, cute makeup that he has to show and describe. It's so cute. Yeah. Okay. Hitachi. It's time to cut all of your hair. So. sound. I don't understand if it's a dog or a car. I usually avoid talking to girls. I work in an office that has 0 girls. But you hit on a different and special. Gradual. You need the real ones though. I mean, I'm real, but I'm very far. Also, I'm taken. No, I don't like that word. Not taken. Soul as a soul. Soul as a soul. 2 souls actually. One is mine. Thank you for the follow, Shiro. Shironin. You need to socialize, gradual, to learn how to also be comfortable with girls. Why do you avoid talking to girls? I mean, I do have a girlfriend, so 1 girl is enough, and hence I don't talk to girls. You should still talk to girls, though, you know? It's to normalize things, get experiences in socializing, huh? And knowing how to act. For example, well, you guys know many of the things that I like, which is usually it's not, let's say, standard girls talk, technology, programming, the best part of a PC, games. No, well, actually, there are a lot of girls gamers, but I couldn't find anyone in my circle or outside my circle that likes this kind of nerd talks. So most of my friends are guys. Hello, Wonder ASMR. Okay, Gloomer will become bald after Itachi. It's not about only girls, you just have 1 good friend. You only talk to him. I see. I mean, it's not like you need to have many. I'm for quality more than quantity. But only 1 for each, it might be too limiting, you know, for your personal growth, experience in socializing. And I say this as a social phobic. But even I have to force myself and socialize. You treat him like your own brother instead of friend. Wait, is the one your how do you say it in English? The one you share food with him, right? When you order food. You're also a guy friend. Nice to meet you, friend. Yeah, I couldn't find a woman that also likes technology and stuff that I like. I mean, I also like things like dresses, shoes, makeup, whatever. But it's a 50-50. And I think that I can last hours talking about technology, but I only last maybe half an hour. No, actually, that's even too much. About talking about, I don't know, outfits, makeups, and whatever. The 1 good guy friend whom I treat like my brother is from my university, my benchmate. I was so close to him and used to hang out always with him, and ended up facing gay allegations. So you stopped being friends because of the allegations? Hmm. That's a complex situation. There is nothing wrong in being gay, by the way, but it's a complex situation. You see your guy friend, good. It's you can clarify with people, but people should also maybe inform, ask, get informed before making allegations. They use it to tease you, yeah. I had a very close friend in high school, a female, and we also had the same allegation, but we didn't care. I mean, it was their problem, not us, ours. Okay, so now let's try, and again, there's nothing wrong in being gay. I even sing the song Fuck You, and that one says too. You think, wait, what are the lyrics? No, my photographic memory fails me if I had to just search for a specific verse in my mind. Okay, let's use the hair dryer. I just love it whenever that is it. Yeah. Hair dryer is one of my most favorite ASMR sounds. Especially like in winter when it's very cold. I really like this sound. So you're lucky that you're a special friend to me. But still fragile. I think that just one girlfriend. Yeah, one girlfriend is okay. You should talk to real girls too, not just one. For your personal growth in socializing. Are you trying to get yourself pinned? Not everyone gets a chance so easily, you know. Do you want to get pinned? Okay. Oh wait, this was the wrong one. Now we use the spray. Hitachi, close your eyes. This one smells really good. It feels like summer. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, so Hitachi, you know the deal. Well, you're today's first member of the moon heads. Your hair will grow back in 24 hours. Until then, since your head shiny, yes. If you have to go out people, okay? Then 24 hours and your hair will be back healthier than before. Now, Gloomer time. Gloomer also asked you to be bald. So, come here. We start brushing your hair. Yeah. Well, guys, yesterday. So, yeah, I said before that yesterday it rained. What I didn't say is that I was outside. I was coming back from my physiotherapy session. 5 minutes. 5 minutes before I reached home, it started raining, but it was one of those summer rain, and the raindrops are like really fat. How do you say? Really thick, very big raindrops. 5 minutes, and I came home completely. How do you say? Drenched. And my hair. I washed my hair the day before. So the rain ruined it. But I don't mind walking in the rain. I actually like it. It reminds me of my old town. In that town, it rained a lot. But when I was a kid, it often happened that I was out with my family and then it suddenly started raining. And we just ran and laughed under the rain with no umbrella. So, I don't know, walking under the rain with no umbrella for me is, it brings happy memories. What are these sounds? I think that it's the neighbor at this point. I hope that you don't hear it. It's a pretty annoying sound. Okay, they are drilling. Okay, Gloomer, now let's cut all of your hair. Time to become the second member of the Moonheads. You're loving 5G network? Me too. Thank you for the follow, Erling. Erling for this. When I was streaming during my birthday and I was in another city, I use it 5G because so here it's a bit of a problem when you travel and you search a place that has internet. They only write, yeah, there is internet, but then it's like a shitty Wi-Fi, and you can barely navigate with your cell phone. So I have 5G in my phone, and oftentimes I have to use that to stream. But then again, not every city has 5G yet. So sometimes it's pretty unstable. I tried asking a couple of times to the I use Booking to when I have to travel, and I tried asking them, hello, I will travel there, but I also have to work. Is there a chance that you could do a speed test so that I know if I can stay there or not? There is no one that knows what a speed test is and how to do it. There was a lady who told me, I tried, but they told me that I have to pay. What the fuck? So, in this country, we are still behind in many things related to technology. I wonder if in yours you have the same issue. You don't travel much, the place of your work has 5G, then your hometown has 5G. So problem solved. See. But even in this city where I am right now, there is not 5G everywhere. Here in my home, it goes well, but I don't know if I go even just 300 meters away, it might not work. Because here they sell the fake 5G. You have to be careful here. Companies, phone companies, they say yes, we have 5G, but in reality, they put a cap, a limit on the upload and download. So what you have to search for is what they call the true 5G. Wait, it's not that they put a cap. I think that they use the 4G, but they say that it's 5, and anyway, something's coming. Okay, so Kloomer, it's time to dry your head. So even cities reflect that. They say yes, we have 5G, but in reality, it's not the real 5G. Then, so I also asked in August. I will go to the sea, and I will also meet my sister, because she told me that she is going to a place that is pretty close to where I will go. So, since I would like also to stream sometimes, I was searching for a hotel, and then I asked one of these hotels, hello, yeah, I will go there, but I'm searching for a place that will let me also work, and I need a high-speed internet connection. Would it be a problem, again, to take a speed test and send it to me? You know what the hotel answered? We aren't allowed to take speed tests in summer. We have internet, it has always worked. What do you mean? We aren't allowed to take a speed test in summer. And to me, that sounds like our internet is very shitty in summer. But we don't want to tell you. What do you think, guys? Okay. Now it's spray time again. Where did I put it? Oh, here. Kumar, close your eyes. Only a place. Was it 3 years ago? Yeah, I think so. In summer. I was able to stream without problems because they had the fiber in that house. It was like so here we have hotels, bed and breakfast, but also houses for rent for a few days. So it was a house, an apartment, but it had fiber. I was so happy. But sadly, it was the only time. Majority of places in India is 5G except for villages and rural areas. I see. Here, well, villages and rural areas, they don't have it. But also some big cities don't have it, or bigger cities. Okay, fragile, ouch. This is a clear message that you want to be pinned, so come here. But that's a lie, by the way. Wait, why I can't catch you? Come here. There. Where did I put? Okay, the spray. I just sprayed my eye. Thank you for the follow, Rob. Okay. You know, Prajwal, that's the reason why I stopped it. So the first jobs that I tried were when I was still in high school and I wanted some money in summer. So I found those part-time jobs where you have to call people, you know, and sell stuff. I had a lot of creepy asses answering me creepy things because of my voice, and I was a teenager. So I had to stop. Okay, Glumar. You are officially the second member of today's Moonhead party. You are very experienced in this, but I will still say it. You are bald and very shiny, so you are dangerous to the public if you go out. So remember to wear a hat to not blind others if you have to go out. 24 hours, your hair will grow back and it will be healthy, shiny, and perfect. Let's go back. Here. Okay. My voice is angelic. At least you're not saying what they were saying at that time. I won't repeat it. It was pretty disturbing for me. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that we have time for a horror ASMR reading, so let's continue with the triggers. You see the triggers, right? Yeah. Okay. I will keep up the hairdresser service until 6. After that, I will turn it off because it's long and you know my dog, he is very, how do you say, regular with his walks. He needs to to go to the toilet always at the same time. Okay, the cymbals. I will lower the volume because these are kind of loud. Feel free to tell me if it will be low enough or if I have to instead increase it. Full volume. This look at already loud for me. How is it? How was it? Now everyone will run away angry. Good? Okay. But there are already some rhythms with that. Like say a trigger word or spell your name letter by letter or say your name 5 times. Then we have also the soft singing in the wheel here. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna pin you again. There. Okay. My cup again. Yeah, I'm always afraid of the cymbals. They have a really nice sound, but you have no idea how loud it is. Hello, Anjon. Hello, hello. Let's see. Let's take another trigger. This is Pixel Prajual. Pixels. Go touch grass. Ah, by the way, guys, did you see the new emotes in Discord? We finally have them. 7 new emotes. Yeah, with time I want to have Discord to have a lot of exclusive emotes. If you want, and if you just type them one by one, in theory they are big. Let me try. If you write them in a row, oh see, like sublive, use it one in the Moon Boulevard, the old main street. I will also put the others. This. This. Yeah, we also have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Which one am I missing? I am missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. I'm missing one. Where the heck did I... Where is it? Oh, this. The ha is good at. But maybe you're looking from the phone. I'm looking at them from the 2000 and something monitor. But you just gave me an idea. I don't know if I can make them as stickers. Maybe I need turbo. Add sticker. Let me try. You said the ha is good. What if we... Let me see. My mouse. Open. Related emoji. This. Sticker name. Haha. Ouch. Ouch. That's bigger, right? Pin me back so that I can pinch your cheeks. I'm gonna pin you, but not there. Far away. I will pin you on the ground so you can touch grass. I lost you. Oh, my mouse is lagging. Wait. Sorry, Gloomer. Free Gloomer. I can't free Gloomer. Fragile, don't hide behind others. No. Sorry again, Gloomer. Fragile, don't move. There. Touch grass here. Pin it down there. Free Gloomer. Okay, let me see if we can put also other stickers or not. Oh, really? Maybe. I like the what the fuck emote. I just wrote it in the Discord. I do believe me, she did the right thing. I did free Gloomer. No, you're not innocent, you're not pure fragile. I can see through you. So when trying the new... Oh my... Wait. Did it reset already, the Whimpering Oasis? Oh no. So what you say is true. This other sticker emote is for fragile. Pin me back. No, now that you say it, wait, no, you're there. You're pinned in the grass. Touch grass, fragile. Touch grass. For me, it was easier than the previous ones because I could play my best teams, but apparently it's pretty bad. Oh. What team did you play? No, the chica of the grass. You can pinch the grass, fragile. Yes, pinch the grass. Thank you for the follow, Hunter War. 완전 you missed the nerd soccer talk. Today we yapped about the World Cup, what happened, the consequences and stuff, and the fact that I grew up with certain values for sport, in sport, and what I saw disgusted me. Yeah, not against soccer. It's sport though, more sport than just soccer. It should be for every sport. France won. Wait, so who is sorry, Glomar? Who? Well, how many games are left? Quarters. So 8 games. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 games. Yeah. I wanted Japan to win because of that anime that I kept giving here. I think that it's probably even in these days they are giving that anime, Captain Tsubasa. Hello, Elena. Wait, Elena Neko? Elena Neko? Thank you. So the reason why I wanted to have a exclusive Discord emotes is because not everyone can use the Twitch emote because you need to, well, first of all, have your account connected, your Twitch account connected to Discord, and but if you watch me from another platform, then you can't use them. So I wanted to be more fair and add also Discord exclusive emotes. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, let me choose a name. Guys, Sunday. Yeah, well, I wrote in Discord. I also did I post pictures. Don't remember. I went to the sea. You know, the sea is healing for me. So whenever it's summer, I try to go there as soon as I can, and as often as I can. When I came back, so I really wanted pizza, guys. I wanted pizza so badly. But I wanted a good one, so I used my skill, my awesome find skill. Wow, guys! I went to this place, and it was like the best pizza that I have ever eaten in my life. And I have to post the picture about because I took a picture of that pizza. It was a caprese pizza. Sometimes we see it in the redeem, the daily slice of pizza redeem. You just had pizza for dinner. I had it Sunday. I'm happy. Once a week is okay. And so good. But some of you Some of you might not appreciate it because it doesn't have the melted cheese on the base because it's a caprese, so it's fresh cheese, not melted. But it was so good, guys, so good. It's been 2 times this week. Yesterday I was at pizza. Be careful. If it's a margherita, you might eat pizza more than once a week. But it must be with healthy ingredients. Oh, I love corn. I usually have a salad with corn and tuna, and then on pizza is also good. I agree. You're gonna leave now to cook food? Oh, I'm getting hungry. Have a nice cooking session, master. If it's something good, post it on Discord. I will post the pizza. I only have 1 sticker left to add. And then I will show you the pizza. The best pizza that I have ever tried. Okay, we have this last sticker. And it's this. There, 1 done. Those are as big as I can have them. Good, you can see them now. Hello, Eric España. We have things in common. Oh my god, I'm so shy. Wait, you mean that you are also going to cook Prajual? You have things in common with Master? Okay, I'm gonna post on Discord the pizza that I had. And from now on, guys, I want to go in that place always. Let me see. I have Ed. This is caprese pizza. Send. About liking corn. We call it mice. Mice. I wonder what's the origin. Thank you for the follow, Chin46. I will show you the pizza here too. If you're not in Discord, you can't see it. Save. Image download. Pizza. At the end, even today, we ended up talking about food, guys. This is huge. This picture is huge. Let me resize it. My nose. No. It's mine. My nose. No. 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 Don't touch. Mine. My nose. Wait, some of you are doing the same honking at the same time. Well, I hear it, you don't. I'm protecting your ears when we do ASMR. I haven't been here a lot of times, but there is always food talk. Look at this piece of art. Huh? This is the pizza. The best pizza that I ever had. This is caprese, that green sauce that you see is a pesto. And as you can see, the base doesn't have the melted pizza. And there. Because this is a caprese pizza. Caprese is when you have fresh mozzarella with fresh tomato. But this is a special kind of mozzarella. Because it's like, how can I say? It's not a bolo shape. It's a braid. Wait, it's called it. No, okay, it's Google. Braid. It's called it, yeah. Mozzarella braid. And so it's cut into pieces. The flavor is a lot stronger than the standard mozzarella. It was so good, guys, so good. It's not a pizza cake, it's a pizza. You would absolutely inhale this. I mean, look. It was also pretty thick. See? Very thick. And then there is olive oil. You can see it on the left. If I know any good pizza restaurant, because they want to go there or have birthdays and stuff, I will always tell them about that pizza restaurant. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. But I wish that I could pronounce your name. I see a E-E-E-S. Thank you so much for the super chat. So, that was the testimony, the proof, guys. The pizza can be good even if it's not 50% cheese. Pizza is only base, so how about me with not only base but with everything? So I didn't understand what you wrote, but I have a big suspicion, and I think that it's better if I don't try to understand. But I will still pin you. And I will pin you again so that you will touch grass. Shall we have the grass? Can I? What is this? Perfect. Touch grass. Bros reacting like it's his kryptonite. Yeah. New pin position. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, talking about. Yeah, I went to the sea with my doggo. So we went to a place where there is a dog beach, but it's really small. What they call dog beach here is basically where your dog can also enter the water. Because there are a lot of places, a lot of beaches where they say we accept dogs, but that means that your dog can stay with you under the umbrella. How do you call that? A big umbrella, but it can't go in the water. So yeah, I don't like that. I like to train my dog to not be afraid of water. So I went to this. It was like probably 100 meters, but it was very very fun because since it was small, there were only well-behaved dogs and owners. So my dog was able to find a lot of friends to play, and also I talked. Well, I didn't talk, but people talked with me. You know, social phobic. So people talked with me, and yeah, it was fun. I'm a bunny, but this is for winter. I'm very warm indeed. So Gloomer order pizza now. I should get how do we say, like with songs, a percentage of, from all the pizzas in the world, because already many of you are going to get pizza because we talked about that. I have it. I have a frozen pizza, but since I ate it Sunday, I have to wait a few days. Probably, I think that Friday could be a good day. I ate pizza, so thought of pizza, Gloomer ordering pizza. Yeah. What if Master went to make pizza? Maybe he went to make pizza. I need to drink. Guys, remember to drink. It's very hot these days in many parts of the world. If you are in one of these, remember to drink. But be careful, because there is a myth about drinking a lot. You could drink too much. You need to drink the right amount of water. Oh, 26. Bradwell needs to touch more grass, I see. Hush, my mouse. There. Thank you for the follow. Wait, let me see. I wish that I could read the ideograms. Is there a way that I can see it maybe from... Maybe I can see from the Twitch chat here. The browser one. Ah, no. Okay. So sometimes people have also Roman letters after ideograms. I thought it was an automatic thing from Twitch, but no. Prajal always saying crazy things. Yes, and Prajal always getting karma. You like sparkling water? Oh, it's like a good thing or weird. You know, Memeter, I don't. It's not that I don't like sparkling water, but I can't drink it because whenever I try, it makes my head spin. I have no idea why. So I always have to drink the one that is not moving. How do you say? When I'm watching her stream, my brain turns off. We can see how it turns on. Okay. You have to you have to train your brain to stay turned on. Yeah, I have no idea why I'm a meter. Like soda drinks, they're also kind of sparkling, but they don't give me that effect. Only sparkling water. But be careful because drinking too much water is also bad as drinking not enough water. It's actually a myth because there are people that actually didn't end well, guys, because they drank too much water, huh? And what's important is in summer, for example, when it's very hot, electrolytes. Because if you drink too much water, then you might actually lose them, and then it's not good for your health, and then you get cramps. So guys, I hear my doggo moving around outside of this room. I think it is time for me to go walk him. And let me see if I can find let me check. Yeah. Okay, today we can raid. I see Echoing. So to my dear viewers from Kik and YouTube, thank you so much for staying until now. I am gonna go raid on Twitch, so I will say see you Thursday to you. And thank you for having stayed until now. I hope that you had fun, even when I went into that nerd philosophical societal whatever talk in ASMR. I mean, if you get bored, at least you can still sleep. So thank you, Kik and YouTube. See you Thursday for gaming. Bye bye.